All right, today we're going to deconstruct Pixel Pals. It's this fantastic little script that seems simple on the surface, but it's actually a masterclass in storytelling. We're going to break down exactly how it tells such a powerful story about friendship and what it means to be different. Let's dive in.
So, here's the big question, right? How on earth do you build a whole world, create characters you actually care about, and deliver a real emotional punch in under 350 words? Well, the secret is in its amazing narrative efficiency, and that's exactly what we're going to unpack.
So here's our game plan. We're going to walk through the 5 key story beats. We'll start with the setup, follow the chaos, and land at the resolution, seeing how each piece builds on the last to create this really satisfying story arc.
First up, a perfectly ordered world. You know, every great story has to show you what normal looks like before it throws a wrench in the works. In this script, it just nails the setup.
So right away, we're dropped into Pixeltopia. And that keyword here is perfectly. It sets up this baseline of absolute order and predictability. This isn't just a place, it's the rule book for how life is supposed to be.
And this is who we see it all through, Bit. Simple, blue, and curious. Bit is basically the ideal citizen of this perfect world. And by seeing everything through their big, curious eyes, we, the audience, have a really clear and relatable way into the story. Now, what's so interesting here is that the antagonist isn't some evil villain. It's the system, this big, impersonal force that just demands that everything stays the same. Its agents, the system guards, have one job: find anything different and delete it. That right there establishes the core conflict, and man, the stakes are high from the get-go. Okay, so the stage is set. Now for Section 2, where everything gets turned upside down, the unexpected glitch. This is that moment, the inciting incident that kicks the whole story into high gear. And boom, just like that, the unexpected happens. A strange, multicolored character just pops into existence. The contrast here is so sharp. Pixeltopia is orderly, but this character is distorted. Bit is one color, this new character is a chaotic swirl of colors. You instantly know something is very, very wrong here.
And check this out. With just one line of dialogue, we get everything we need to know. The panic, the confusion, the vulnerability. We don't even know who this character is yet, but we immediately feel for them. It's just super efficient storytelling.
Now we're in the thick of it. The rising action, a race against deletion. This is where the tension really gets cranked up. The friendship between our characters starts to form, and the consequences of failure become terrifyingly real.
So that threat we talked about, it's not a what-if anymore. It's happening right now. That calm, computerized voice of the system makes the danger feel so immediate and cold. A clock has officially started ticking.
So how does our hero respond? Instead of freaking out, Bit instantly comes up with a plan, and the script lays it out in these 3 clear steps. This gives the story a ton of forward momentum and shows us that Bit is clever and brave. We have a clear goal, and we're off to the races. Okay, this line right here, this is the heart of the entire story. Bit doesn't see a flaw or an error. Bit sees something new, something unexpected. In this one moment, a rescue mission turns into a real friendship built on acceptance. It says everything about their bond and the story's main theme.
And all of that brings us to the absolute peak of the story, the moment of choice. This is the climax. This is where the main conflict explodes, and a decision has to be made that will change everything forever.
And just when you think the stakes can't get any higher, they do. We find out from Byte that Glitch isn't broken at all. They're totally unique, a fusion of different worlds. This reveal changes the entire game. The choice isn't about fixing an error anymore, it's about saving this incredible, one-of-a-kind being.
So Byte lays out this absolutely impossible choice. Option A means going back, but you'll be split into pieces, basically disappearing as you are now. Option B means staying, taking a huge risk, but getting the chance to embrace a whole new identity. The weight of that decision is just crystal clear.
And there it is, the answer. With this one line, Glitch chooses self-acceptance over being erased. It's such a powerful declaration of identity. They're choosing to be themselves, even if they don't know what that means yet. This is the emotional payoff we've been waiting for.
And finally, after all that chaos, we arrive at the resolution. More than an error. This is where the story shows us the ripple effects of that huge choice and establishes the new and much better reality in Pixeltopia. And the landing is stuck perfectly. Glitch doesn't just survive, they become an official, registered, and welcomed part of the world. The very system that tried to delete them now accepts them. The error has become part of the code, making the whole world that much richer.
So, when you boil it all down, this tiny story is hitting on some huge themes, right? It's about embracing what makes us different, about the incredible power of friendship, and about the idea that our real identity is something we get to choose for ourselves.
And that kind of leaves us with one last thing to think about. The whole story celebrates a glitch at something amazing. It makes you wonder, what if the best parts of us, the most unique and powerful things about who we are the things that don't quite fit the system? What if they all start out as our own unexpected glitches?